Hey everyone, Anders here. I wanted to go over the latest information we have on Pearl Abyss and go over their Q2 earnings report. Let's start with the major announcement of yet another delay to Crimson Desert. The game was set to release Q4 of this year, but has now been delayed till Q1 of 2026. According to the Pearl Abyss CEO, Crimson is currently in the voiceover process and getting console certification. They will be showcasing the game later this month at PAX West and Gamescom and Tokyo Game Show in September. For launch, it will be delayed by 1 quarter. Instead of Q4 2025, launch will now be in Q1 of 2026, and they will announce a firm release date at a later time and not at Gamescom as they were planning to do. Accordingly, Pearl Abyss stock plummeted 25% since the release of this report, and this is a huge market reaction, but expected considering the report and the news of the delay. One analyst on the call bluntly asked if this new release date window for Crimson Desert can even be taken seriously since the game has been delayed so often, and how does Pearl Abyss expect to gain back the loss of trust from their investors? The answer given by the Pearl Abyss CEO was pretty straightforward. They want the game to succeed. They're looking to release at the right time with the right quality and offering a complete experience at launch. As of making this video, GTA 6 is releasing May of 2026, and that game has made not only Pearl Abyss but every other gaming company anxious about their new game release timings in 2026. If GTA 6 releases in May, then any further delay to Crimson Desert would mean it would compete directly with GTA 6, and that is not an option, so they would then have to delay at least another quarter to try and dodge GTA 6 release. If Pearl Abyss can release Crimson Desert by Q1 of 2026 like they're planning to do, everything should be alright for them, of course assuming the game is as good as everyone who's tried it says it is. I do understand Pearl Abyss's concern. We're talking about a new flagship game for them. Their catalog is not deep like some other Korean developers. Black Desert on PC is their primary driver of revenue and success. They need Crimson Desert to do well for the rest of their new IPs to stand a chance, and I'm referring to DokeV and Plan 8. Those are still put on hold until after Crimson Desert releases. Now before I leave, let's quickly go over the rest of the financial results for Pearl Abyss. Revenue dropped this quarter because there were no large updates for Black Desert. PS5 and Xbox X and S versions of BDO were launched for console, and console is set to get Ulukita and Wukong in Q3. They're also hoping to catch up to the PC version by the end of this year. Black Desert Mobile updated Rabam skills and Ataraxion, but with the end of service of China BDM, revenue continues to drop. EVE Online has the Legion expansion that gave them their best financial performance since Q3 of 2016, which is good to see for EVE enjoyers, but there are also rumors Pearl Abyss is looking to sell Crowd Control Productions, who are the makers of EVE Online. EVE Frontier is continuing testing, which is CCP's upcoming space survival MMO. They currently have an early access in the form of Founders Packs that you can buy, though there are free-to-try weekends from time to time. I may cover the game in the future, but the game is sort of unique in that they are utilizing blockchain technology, effectively making this a pay-to-earn style game, which if you know anything about pay-to-earn games in the past, so far every single one of these has been an abject failure. On the brighter side, feedback has been mostly positive from EVE Online players who are testing Frontier, but I've seen less glowing reviews from more casual players. Overall revenue decreased 5% from last quarter. Marketing costs increased by 43% due to Crimson Desert, and poor foreign currency exchange rates led to a magnified profit loss. Black Desert revenue dropped by 13% since the last quarter. EVE revenue increased by 18% in the same time frame. The majority of revenue comes from the NA and EU regions, with the PC platform making up the majority of user sales. There are almost 800 developers working at Pearl Abyss right now, and Q3 expected revenue will increase for Black Desert. EVE Legion additional updates and PvP tournament is coming, and they expect similar revenue numbers for EVE Online. That's all I have for you today. I'll probably cover NCSoft's Q2 earnings as well, since there were some interesting things to talk about on that one. But let me know what you think about the delay of Crimson Desert. It's going to be an open world RPG, no multiplayer at least that we know of at launch, so certainly a different type of game than what we're used to with BDO. Would you rather have seen a proper MMO sequel to BDO or an engine update for the game? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.